The lead is now 10-3. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. At their own 20. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And I guess the question... The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run.
Logan Wilson on the tackle.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville. And it's the Patriots leading that one in the second quarter. Marvin Jones, a touchdown reception. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And that one all even in their matchup with the visiting Dolphins. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been as tight as we expected, all tied through one half of play. For the call of the second half, let's get it back to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And we're ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First and 10.
That goes for a gain of 31.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. A run. It's Murray. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw here. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st down, Murray. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's the option. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. And Pascal's got it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Zach Pascal, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Jets are going to take the lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the 27, Darnold gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And the Saints 1st down.
Now Darnold. On under pressure now. Darnold, and he goes down.
A loss of 12 yards.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
And it's third down.
Third and long, it's Darnold. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
13 yards.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. From the 50, it's Darnold. And Brate has it over the middle.
Darnold.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Great. A 7-yard.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Darnold completes it. it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
22 yards.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
4-yard line.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to...
That's caught. It's Sanders for the Saints touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. Legs still churning.
like a giant pinball.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your player? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Marcus Davenport, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
20-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Darnold on first down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. The 40, 30, 10, 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. While the train, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have moved out in front.
Extra point.
So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
25-yard.
New York ready to go again offensively. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And down he goes goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 4
more yards.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This is caught, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Michael Thomas and the rest of the Saints offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one. Right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 3. First down, Saints.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And Brate, the tight end's got it. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive took a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settled things down a little bit.
Pass complete here to Sanders. That catch good for only a couple. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Underneath, he's got Brate. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And his kick is good. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Back now on EA Sports. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. taken at about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll look to throw. Flushed it, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Brings up second down.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
38-yard line.
He's back to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
Complete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
4 yards to go on second down from the 7. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Today's final score.
Well, partners, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended. Down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal, go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. We've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock, right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it makeable for their kicker? All those things come into play here, and it turns out they don't get it done.
So for the Saints, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Jets, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Start your week by installing your game plan.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Jets taking on the Houston Texans.
That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game,
Sorry,
and
it's
that
been a
was in
struggle
evidence
this
a
last
moment
couple
ago.
of games. Good thing the
Fireworks,
Pats not doing
pyrotechnics, you
good.
name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. They'll run on 1st down. Murray powers through again. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch them?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched them more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. On play action, they'll throw. Open man is Denzel Mims. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And the Jets are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Second and goal from the 1. The carry here for the big tight end. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. This is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. Get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. The Texans offense going to go to work, and it is Deshaun Watson at quarterback. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 28.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Watson.
No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
McKinney on the tackle.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Jets 10, Texans nothing.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's scooped up by the Jets. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 9, second and about a yard. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Latavius Murray. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Fournette, a first down carry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. 17-0. Our score after one. To throw is Watson. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 33.
Out of the gun, Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Watson looks to throw again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's second down.
At the 20-yard line.
On the draw, this is Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Set to kick off.
This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
New York set to take the field. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Back to throw now on first down. That's into the hands of Pascal. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Murray. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Latavius Murray with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
18.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Now a first down throw, Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle.
Watson's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
From the gun, here's Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Houston.
Pass complete to
Will Fuller. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
And our attention here turns to Latavius Murray. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Murray, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46.
Here's 2nd and 8. And unable to connect on the long pass. Yep. Actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
Brings up third down. And
so the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And Pascal's got it. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. 10th carry of the game now. Murray. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. On 2nd down now. It's Murray, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets will extend their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
That time a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
And so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And that's caught inside the 30. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line.
Gain of 29 yards.
They got 29 yards that time. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. Now the Texans will burn the 1st of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in a second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the 2nd quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Latavius Murray getting set to go again. A 1,000-yard campaign in his sights, Charles, but needs a little bit of a kick here down the stretch to reach it.
And sometimes at this stage of the season, you're looking for that extra goal, right? That extra motivation to accomplish what you want, not just as a team, but as individuals. He's got to stretch a little bit to get there. That might be what they're talking about during the practice sessions in their meetings. hey, we can still get this done. Let's go ahead and feed him the ball.
And the offensive line, I'm sure they're well aware of where he stands as well.
They are, and I think for them, it would be an even better accomplishment to get there now because it seems like a little bit of a reach.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He's going to go up top again. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe.
Now the ball comes loose, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Steps away. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll start in Foxborough with an AFC East matchup as it's Miami visiting New England. And it's the Dolphins who are out in front in the second quarter. Devontae Parker, a touchdown reception. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting 49ers. Nick Foles with a couple of touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check on the Saints at home at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting New York Giants. Sam Darnold has a touchdown pass. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you? And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
25-yard line.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards on 1st down. Murray. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go with Murray again. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Good.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Good job. Offense.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40.
It's
A good pick up there of 20 yards. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Watson. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
3rd down.
On 3rd and short to give it a tight end. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Ball carrier.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's a 2nd and 7. Wesco, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run with Murray. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, Murray. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the top yards. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70%...
And Mims has got it. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And it really came together with a good week of practice.
extra point right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Watson on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Watson. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Complete.
That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
And the Texans 1st down.
To the air yet again, Watson. That's complete to his tight end, Firkser. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans cut into that lead.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense for the Jets ready to take over. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
That's good.
He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a 1st down.
At the 37
On play action, they'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Then he'll give it here to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz just trying to get to the quarterback.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll look to throw right away. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Deshaun Watson.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he's going to go down again.
Deshaun Watson is sacked. A loss of 14.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And that will come the offense as they take over. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. It'll buy some time right. And that will be incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
Is good. Makes the score Jets 58.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard.
Houston set to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he dumps this off over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
Watson looks to throw again. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Complete.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. That is caught at the 7. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown.
Touchdown.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick-6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins. possessions.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now a first down throw, Watson. Dumps it off to Fournette. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Here's Fuller with a catch. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. On first and 10, Watson throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Roughing the passer defense.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
To Brandon Cooks.
Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Now that shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Texans, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Today. Well, I'm gonna end it here. I love you guys. Our next stream will be week 151617. I hope you guys enjoyed because I've been enjoying this, sir. GN, MOG Red Heart.